ShartimusPrime, ShartimusPrime. Reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit. Subscribe.
Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Diamond Select Toys action figure review on the Disney Store exclusive Marvel Select Loki 2-pack. Trying to pick this up, you can do so at the Disney Store. I just said it was a Disney Store exclusive, but if you're trying to get your other Marvel Select figures, you can do so at
Big! Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
And while you're down there, I ask you to please hit that like button, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. And this is a piece I did not give a shart about so much when I first saw the release, but after watching the Loki Disney Plus series and seeing some awesome pics from you guys over on Instagram, I was like, oh, I want to get this. And I got to give a big thanks to Diamond Select Toys for hooking me up with this piece right here. I was actually about to go buy one at the store, and then it just showed up on my doorstep. Super lucky. Thanks to DST. Thanks for the viewers for making stuff like that happen. It's quite an amazing existence. Thank you. On the side right here, you can see an awesome image of Loki, and then on the back, you can see both figures right over there. And then on this side, not much going on, or on the top, or on the bottom. So let's get to it and crack this thing open. And here are the Lokis out of the packaging. Not looking too bad. I do like what I see. We'll talk about the things that I like and the things that I don't like, but let's get a closer look at those accessories. Whoa, this lighting's kind of weird, right? It's pretty early in the day, so the light comes through the window all weird. But yeah, we get some pretty decent accessories over here with Loki. I do like that we get these interchangeable arms, which is pretty neat. So you have a clean set of arms right here, and then you have the tattered set of arms. This one has a little bit more paint detail and sculpting in it. But yeah, when you swap these out, you actually remove not by the hand, but by the forearm right over there. Nice little gold buckles right there, and the fingernails are all painted really nice. And then you get these two weapons, which I really like. These came out looking very clean. This sword looks dope. Love that gold paint, nice vibrant silver right here. You also get a dagger, and yeah, he does have weapon storage for the dagger, so he has this strap going around his waist, and you could just port that in there, so I love having that. No storage for the sword, but he does have a hand where he could hold it, so that, I mean, I guess maybe you could, nah, there's just no sword storage, so. And then you also get this scepter right here, which looks really cool. This is probably one of those things that they took from the movies and then adapted it into the comics, which they've done, you know, like we've seen them do it with the Wolverine claws and stuff, but anyway, this looks really neat. I do like it a lot. I don't know if this is actually an Infinity Stone or what. Let me know. I have not read the Agent of Asgard books. And then we get the Kid Loki figure, which is supposed to be the Loki that came in after the death of the female Loki. And he's supposed to be a good Loki, trying to, you know, get a fresh start and not be so evil and everything. And this looks pretty good. I like this. Fairly solid. I do wish it had some articulation. Sometimes he's tricky to stand. There's a lot of detail right here that I just think looks really good. So very pleased with how it came out as far as the sculpt and paint goes. Just wish they gave it some articulation, like at least with the legs or maybe ankles, so it'd be easier for him to stand, but it does look pretty cool. And it's another figure or another version of Loki you could add to your collection. He has pegals at the bottom of his feet. I don't know what this is on for my hand. I remember it's grease from adjusting my kick pedal. Early morning drum practice. Then here's looking at the Loki or Ikol head sculpt. I gotta read Agent of Asgard. I heard it's really good, but upon my research, this is an older version of the Kid Loki that we just saw a minute ago, and this one does become a bit more evil and is an agent of Asgard, and I would like to read the story, but I do like how the head looks right here. It does look a little bit on the older side. I feel like this is supposed to be a younger Loki, like, I don't know, early 20s kind of age, unless I'm mistaken. I do like what we're seeing right here with the gold paint, and I like that blue with the hair. That looks really cool. I always like when they do that. You can see the collar right here. It looks very well painted and detailed, along with the sculpt right over here on the back. Really like that. Very Asgardian looking, and I love the black wash that we're seeing right here over the green. We see it on these arms right here. Not so much on the clean ones. Oh no, it's there. It's still there. It's just not as prominent as it is on these other ones right here. We looked at those buckles and the detail before. I like that shiny green. And yeah, all this trimmed out gold looks really good. And then that metallic green right there. Oh man, the chainmail look right there is really, really neat. Then the buckle details. I mean, yeah, Diamond has all these little details picked out very well. So really clean clean looking paint apps. That chainmail looks pretty good right there. I thought it looked like there was paint coming off, but it was just reflection. And then the legs look pretty solid. I did get a bit of gumminess over here with the right leg. That bothers me. It makes them tricky to stand. And then yeah, the shin has a little bit of a wash over it, or dry brushing anyway. Nice silver paint right there. Those straps are painted, looking really good with the hint of blue right there for the leathery boots. I dig that. Nice treads at the bottom of the feet and peg holes. And then the coat right here has this very nice looking tattered look to it, which I really like a lot. That looks really dope. So yeah, figure looks awesome, man. I forgot to mention that his feet feel little. Like he kind of has little feet. I wish it is, yeah. Anyway, so you cannot really move the head up so much. The hair does get in the way. It bumps into the collar right over here, and you can't flop that hair over the collar. So you can move the head down a little bit. You get side to side motion and some good head pivoting right here. The shoulders will move outward pretty much the same like on these right here, and you can move them all the way in, and you could rotate a full 360. You get the bicep swivel, then you get the single jointed elbows right there that don't bend in more than 90 degrees, which we got more rotation there. You get the forearm rotation due to the swappability, and then you get wrists that turn side to side, and they both hinge up and down, a little bit of the green popping through right over there. And then you get a diaphragm joint, which is kind of tricky to use, but you could turn the diaphragm, and then you get some diaphragm pivoting, and he'll crunch forward just a tiny bit and crunch back the tiniest bit right there. So not a lot of movement right there. The hips do get restricted a bit from the coat, but you can get the legs moving outward, and he will kick forward that much and back a little bit. You have this mid-thigh cut right here. Double jointed knees that bend in very well. Again, on this side, it's quite gotten gummy, and then the ankles do move down. You can move them up, and he has beautiful ankle pivot. And you know what? I wanted to demonstrate popping the arms off and removing them. So let's go ahead and just see how it looks without having the coat on there. I'm going to pop on these original arms just so we could see how he looks without having the coat on there. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of small looking now, but yeah, a lot of nice gold paint that we couldn't see with the coat on there. So that's kind of a trip. But yeah, when you want to swap the arms, just pop these off again, and then pop off the forearm bits right there, and then you could plug them in. We do get letters indicating which side is for which. And then now we have a slightly different look for Loki, and it's not really that different, you know, but still kind of neat. Yeah, I do like this feature. Now, again, if you have a hard time getting the kid Loki to stand, I recommend heating up the ankles and kind of bending them around. That did help me, but it's still pretty fickle figure as far as standing goes. But you could see that the kid Loki is standing just under the 5.5 inch mark, and then Loki himself is standing at around 7 to 7.25 inches tall. And then for a Marvel Select Loki size comparison, you can see the Loki 2-pack right here compared to the MCU Avengers Marvel Select Loki. And then here's the Lokis next to the Koipel-inspired Thor figure from Marvel Select. I think these scale pretty well. And then here's the Lokis next to a couple other Marvel Select Avengers villains from the 616. We have Thanos, and then we have my customized Ultron. And then here's the Marvel Select Lokis next to the Marvel Legends Loki. Very, very classic Loki. And then here's the Lokis next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Whoa, I'm wearing all green. You guys are both wearing all green. 3 of us are all a bunch of green. Oh. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to show some love to the channel by hitting that like button. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button as well as a notification bell. And a big thanks to all the people that go the extra effort to support this channel via the Tron and membership. If you're interested, check it out. Link below. It really does help make this channel grow. These figures are cool, man. I did want this set right here. I did get myself into the Loki hype from the Disney Plus show, and I feel pretty satisfied. I'm just bummed out about the Loki statue figurine not having any articulation at all, or maybe just not standing as well as I'd like. That really bums me out. And then I have the wobbly knee issue on the regular sized Loki, but I really like the paint and sculpt on these figures, and that's where I lie my expectations for hitting the geek spot and getting any kind of joy from collecting. It's through the paint and sculpt, and I really think they delivered. There's awesome details throughout on the coat of Loki. I mean, even the figurine, it's painted really well and sculpted really well. It just doesn't have any articulation. And I like that Loki comes with weapons and stuff, so I like the interchangeable arm feature, even though I don't know exactly what that's referencing. But again, after maybe reading Agent of Asgard, I could understand, or I may understand it, but I think it's a cool feature. I like the accessories, and I gotta say, at the price point of around $30, I'm gonna give this 2-pack set a Sud rating of
It's not so bad.
And I'd like to know what you guys think, so please let me know in the comments section below. If you want to see a photo gallery of images and the latest in Marvel news, you can find it all over at marvelousnews.com. And if you want to stay in touch with me on social media, you can find me over on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and TikTok. And I will catch you guys later. Peace!
That's crispy.
Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't.
Your face.